Here on Turkey's sun-kissed Turquoise Coast, Stephen Gallacher is very much in the pink. So too are the Scottish golf writers, but that's just because we're down to the squirty dregs of the communal bottle of amber solaire. It's not just the hitherto Pili-Wally scribes who are sizzling in the pleasant climes of the Turkish Airlines Open. Well, Gallacher barged his way into a share of fourth with a polished 6 under 65 for an 8 under 134. Nicholas Colsaerts accelerated away from the field with the kind of blazing surge that threatened to leave scorch marks on the neatly manicured Regnum Carrier course. The Belgian 7 under 64 moved him onto a 14 under aggregate of 128, as he powered into a 4-shot lead over Eddie Pepperell heading into the weekend. Gallacher, meanwhile, continues to make purposeful strides despite a pre-tournament mishap that left him hurpling in pain and seriously pondering the prospect of withdrawing from the event before it had even started. "I did jumping out of a buggy coming back from the range and just went over on my ankle," he reported. "In fact, I had my bags packed on Thursday morning. I was for the off. I wasn't going to play. It's a bad sprain. The tendons are a bit inflamed and bruised. When you get older, you get all sorts of things happening to you. I woke up the next morning and it was both swollen and bruised. But Dinger's European Tour physio Ian Dingwall strapped it. I'm strapped up like you wouldn't believe, and I'm also taking tablets. If it wasn't for the physio, I wouldn't be playing." What do they say about being wary of the injured golfer? Gallacher's game was certainly in rude health, and for the second consecutive round, he signed for a bogey-free card. 6 birdies were scribbled down too, the pick of the bunch coming on the tough 10th, where the former Ryder Cup player launched a nicely flighted 6-iron into 10 feet and trundled home the putt. "That one was brilliant because that's a proper golf hole," said Gallacher with a justifiable sense of self-congratulation. As he still attempts to get to grips with, well, his new grip, Gallacher has been pleasantly surprised by the rapid progress that has been made so far this week. 2 weeks ago I definitely didn't think I'd be able to go around a course like this bogey-free, he added of his more weakened right-hand grip. "All you have to do in this game, really, is make your bad shots better, as your good ones are as good as anyone else. I've been struggling with a damaging left shot all my days. I think it's part of growing up in Scotland, and you have to keep the ball down on the links and turn it. I've always been fighting left, and it gets to a stage where it gets worse. I've tried everything to get rid of that shot, and now it's been a case of taking the bull by the horns by weakening my right-hand grip. It feels terrible over the ball, but you know that's a good thing. I will probably need the whole winter for it to feel natural. I came here thinking that if I had enough good shots to give me the encouragement to work on it over the winter, then I would have been happy. But it's gone better than I expected." Colsaerts is certainly happy with the way things are going for him so far, as he fortified his stronghold at the top and upped his bid for a first European Tour win since 2012. That was the year, of course, when he announced himself to a world audience with a barnstorming Ryder Cup debut at Medina, which saw him fire 8 birdies and an eagle during the opening day 4 balls. Colsaerts is rattling up the gains in Turkey too this week, and 4 birdies over his first 6 holes helped him on his way to back-to-back 64s. "I had to work a little bit more for this one," he admitted. "Day 1 was kind of eyes closed and everything felt like it fell in my lap. This round was more satisfying, to shoot the same score but having to go out and find it a little bit more." Justin Rose, the winner in China last week, is on the 137 mark after a 68, while race to Dubai leader Tommy Fleetwood is 4 shots further back on 141. Sandwiched somewhere in the middle of that pair is Richie Ramsey, who is on 139 after a 68 that could have been a few lower. "It's like the acute j'avoue with the pudding," he said. "So many shaved the hole, but it's the curse of Scottish golfers.